Welcome to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. I almost forgot the name of my show. I'm bleeding here, so bear with me. Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. I'm going to jump right to it. Today, we're very, very lucky. We have Jim McNair here in the studio from Kershaw. Now, Jim is actually a knife designer, and here talking prior to the show, you know, and if you've watched the show for the last nearly 16 years, we've had a chance to talk to a handful of knife designers here on the air. I kind of can geek out a little bit, right? But if you have a momentary lapse of judgment and you use a knife incorrectly, which is easy to say is what I did, you cut yourself already. We'll get there in a second. At least the knives that he designs are sharp. But we're going to be talking about the Kai Warehouse Sale that's coming up here the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of December. It is it's a destination, right? It's actually something that people are looking forward to throughout the year. And when this sale actually happens, it's at their warehouse over in Tualatin, Kershaw, if you were unaware, local company here in the Northwest. People actually camp out there overnight to get in and take advantage of the deals from Kershaw and other manufacturers associated with the Kai company and this warehouse sale, right? So it's really going to be a cool opportunity to check in with him and find out what kind of prompts a knife designer, Jim in particular, on how he designs his knives. So it's going to be really cool. And also talk about a way and a reason that you might find some really, really good Christmas gift ideas for the outdoors person in your life, but maybe not even that. There's going to be multiple different types of blades there, from kitchen useful tools, I would assume, and also to what I will be talking about today as well, hunting knives, right? Now, this week was very interesting for me. Obviously, it was Thanksgiving week, right? People coming into town, getting a chance to go out and try to hunt as much as you can, and also keep everybody happy. But I had a little mishap, okay, with my Chevy Silverado, my 1-ton. Thank you, Chevy, for being part of our show for so long now. It works really good at not unintentionally taking a deer, and we're going to talk about that. I actually hit a deer with my truck, and we're going to talk about that process of how you can actually keep that deer if you were to hit one with your Chevy Silverado, right? It was an interesting process, and it'll be one that we'll talk about. So if it does happen to you, that you have at least a rough idea of how you can actually get that permit in hand so that you are 100% legal, right? Because there, obviously, people could try to take advantage of these things. So we'll talk about it. It's just one of the things that happened to me this week. Great week for duck hunting when I actually had a chance to get out. Didn't shoot a limit yesterday, but I had a chance to hunt with some friends, so we're going to talk about that as well. We'll check in with Katie Suniga in a little bit and find out what our weather forecast is going to be. And again, if you're like me and you're chasing birds around, it's kind of a catch-22. We got some cold that's coming in. We got some cold up north, which is a darn good thing, but no rain. We're going to find out, see when we might have some rain in the forecast, because that is excuse me, a big deal. We need to have some water come into the area, hopefully soon, so we can take advantage of it for you that are still chasing some fish around. Also, in a little bit, we're going to have an interview with Bill Monroe Jr. He's down on the lower Columbia chasing crab around with clients, right? This is a great opportunity in December. Well, I shouldn't say that. The end of November, going into December, where you can get the family out on good days, right? Where you have the right boat and the knowledge. Don't want to get you out there and get you in trouble. Where the crabbing can be very, very good. Now, it's kind of a little bit different right now. At least the last I checked a couple of days ago, the commercial fleet wasn't allowed to go after crab on the coast. So as a sport fleet, like you at home, or maybe some of you, it gives you a little bit of an opportunity for a few more crab out there, right? So we'll find out from Bill what that's actually looking like and how things are going for him this morning. I know that my wife, Eva, will be very interested in that. It's like her favorite thing in the whole world. So we'll check in with Bill Monroe Jr. as well. We'll also have the deal of the week from Fisherman's Marine. But we've got a few photos that everybody's been sending in. And for all of you that have been sending those in, we appreciate that. So don't be shy with those. It's easy to do. I'll show you how to do that when we're done showing you some photos. And here's a great one. Looks like some widgeon there. 7 of a kind, yeah, a limit of widgeon. Well done. Nice photo, too. I'll be showing some of the photos from my week. Look at the expression on that dog's face. Either it is looking at other birds coming in going, what in the world are we doing? Why aren't we shooting those? Or he doesn't like having his picture taken. Anyway, thank you for the photo. Here's another great one. 89 and still chasing ducks. God, I hope I can say that. We shall see. Doug, Chuck, thanks for sending it in. Reminds me of a friend of mine, Mark, who's out there and still chasing ducks around in his mid-70s. So hopefully, again, I can be there as well. There you go. That kind of ties in to our upcoming interview with Bill Monroe Jr. Columbia River clamming, but those would be crabs. I don't know how exactly that happened there. Ryan, but at the very least, it's still deliciousness that comes from the coast, okay? So great photo. Thanks for sending that in. Whoa, black bear. Geez, look at the stock on that old, looks like an old Remington. Might be a Winchester, excuse me. I don't mean to get sidetracked. Great photo, first bear. Lauren, well done. Many, many deer out there are thanking you, and you got one heck of a trophy and some delicious meat as well, by the way, if you were unaware. But great photos, and I believe we even have a video that somebody had sent in while they're out there crabbing. Let's take a look at this. So this is Rose pulling on a crab pot. See, Rose, it ain't very easy. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it can get heavy. Out of Ilwaco, obviously a charter boat, everyone, if you ever get a chance, get out there. Interesting fleet, of course, but it certainly gives folks some great opportunity. And this is how, you know, you don't have to have a boat of your own to go out, well, and bring home some of the best groceries from along our coast. Dungeness crab. What do they got in there? Oh my gosh, it is loaded. You can hear the whole boat screaming. If you've never been out on a charter boat and you start pulling pots, yeah, everybody's excited because everybody gets a little bit of each one of them, right? So, yeah, it's a darn good thing in order to have that happen. So, again, thank you for sending those in. And it's easy to do. We'd love to see your photos with video just like that. Use our Fox 12 app, find Outdoor GPS, punch on that, and it'll show you how to download video and photos. And we love to show you off at the beginning of each one of our Saturday and Sunday morning shows. It's easy to do. All right, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, we've got my field report. It's going to be a little long-winded-ish. You know, we had the Chevy Silverado filled in the freezer. What a story. Also, how duck hunting was, what we've been seeing out there, and what you might expect here in the next handful of days if you're going to get out there and enjoy the outdoors as well. We'll be back with more Outdoor GPS in just a couple minutes, everyone. Don't go anywhere.